Hello my crafty friends. Well, it is Wednesday again and it's time for me to showcase another one of our designer series paper that is on sale from now until the end of August. So here is all the papers that are on sale and some more on the second page here. Today I'm going to be highlighting this crazy wild one called Full of Life. It's definitely full of color and it's awesome. So let's go ahead and get started because I have so much I want to show you and I don't want this to take forever. So first of all, here's just a glance at some of the papers. Look at these things. They're so colorful, so beautiful. And so lots of squares and shapes and colors and different things. And then there's the back side. And so there's all different kinds of colors here. So we're gonna, I'm gonna show you, put together a couple cards for you and then show you some other samples that I made. So today I'm gonna be using the Layering Leaves stamp set, and it also comes with this punch as well. So we're gonna use this bundle today. So let me go ahead and get started. So the card I'm going to make is similar to this one. It's not exactly the same, but the concept is the same. So we'll set this aside and we'll go ahead and get started here. Okay, so what I have here is standard card base, and this is, well, it's 8.5 by it's 8.5 by 5.5. Except that I scored it and then I cut an inch off. So really this is 7.5 by 5.5 and it's scored here in the middle at 4 1/4. So I did that, so it's going to be a little fun fold. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue down the things for the inside first, and so we'll just do that real quick. Get all my supplies here together. So this is a very fun paper pack, and the interesting thing is when I first saw it I was like, oh, who in the world would want to use this? Well, me, that's who. I love it. It's fun and it's happy. There's so many different designs that you can make, so many different cards that you can put together for all different occasions. All kinds of stamp sets go with it, and has a plethora of colors that you can coordinate it with. So let me just get my inside part here. So, okay, so now we have the inside done. Usually I start on the outside, but we'll get the inside done. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, like on this one I have these things here just to kind of break up some of the color. I'm gonna do the same thing with this, except I'm going to use the leaves stamp. So we're going to use my Memento ink, and I'm just going to stamp like every other one here. So ink this up here nice, and I'm just going to start here, and yes, I'm going to go off the paper a little bit. I'm just going to stamp this here just to add some, I wouldn't say add some color, but just to add a little dimension to that. So that looks pretty cool. Put this aside here, and let's go ahead and stamp my sentiment. So I'm going to use the hello from this. I really like the script of this stamp set. So ink up my hello real quick, and then this here, and it's going to be off just a little bit because the circle's not quite as big for it, but it still looks nice. Alright, so let me cover this up so I don't stick my fingers in it. So now this was cut from my 6x6 sheet of paper. So this is the 6x6 sheet of paper, and so this is 3 1/8 by 5 3/8 because I wanted just a tiny bit of the black to show through, not a whole lot. So that's why it's a little bit different measurement than your typical card. So now I'm just going to glue this down. My glue will work. right. I'm just gonna line this up here, like so. The black gives a really good contrast to the bright colors of this paper. So, ta-da, doesn't that look cool? All right, so now I'm going to adhere this, but somewhere I cut out some leaves. I don't know where my other one went, but I'll use this one. Oh, here it is, in front of my face. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick this under here like so. So I'm gonna glue this down first. So I'll just put a little glue on the back of this. Not too much, you don't want it to spread everywhere. It's just paper on paper, so you just need a little bit of glue. I'm just gonna adhere that here. And then I'm gonna pop this up with some dimensionals, but I don't want to glue it down here because this is how the card opens. So I need to stay on this side of my circle here. So I'm getting down to the end of my dimensionals here, but you can use everything. So like I cut all this, so don't leave the edges because then you're wasting your dimensionals. So I'm gonna peel this off here. And then we will stick this on here. Like, let's see, where do I want this? I think I want it right. There we go, right there. And then you have a card. It's a beautiful card. So let me just add a few of these sequins on here. I kind of like these clear ones because they kind of pick up the color wherever you put them. Okay. So I'm just going to stick one here. And let's see. Let's put one here and one more. Just to give a little bling. So there you go. Quick and simple card. So the paper does all the work for you. So I'm going to do one more quick card here. So when I said that this was started out as a 6x6, so this is 3 1/8 inch, and once you cut it, you're left with this. You're left to have to write down my measurements here. You're left with this 2 7/8 inch. So what I did with that, and this is 1 inch. This is 1 inch by 5 3/8. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it here. Take this other strip that's 1 1/8 and I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to mimic what this card looks like. So we're going to put that together real quick and see how fast this goes. So I'm going to do the same basic thing. I'm going to stamp my leaves on here real quick. Get my stamp back here. So this time I'm going to start here in the corner. And stamp here. Oops. Stamp here. And stamp in the middle. And let's see. Let's do this here. Let's get one right there in the corner. And one right there. There we go. All right. So now that's all stamped up, and let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment as well. Just going to use the same sentiment. So the cards are going to look very similar, but they'll be different. So I'm just going to stamp this right here, like so. All right. So now we'll put our ink away. And we'll go ahead and glue these down. So I'm going to glue this one first. It's hard to decide which side to use because that's beautiful too, but then I like all the circles and the various colors. So now this designer series paper is on sale. It's 15% off from now until the end of August. So if you like this, you should pick some up. It is wonderful to work with. You'll see I have lots of examples lots of samples to show you here as soon as we get this one put together. Here's another side with all the dots. So just a lot of color, lots and lots of color in this designer series paper. And you can use any stamp set that you have on hand with it. It goes great with lots of things. All right, so now you can see how this looks very similar to the first one we made, except this is a little fun fold and this is a standard card fold. So let me go ahead and finish this up real quick. So I'm going to put my hello down here. So I'm just going to put some glue on the back of this. Actually, I'm just going to use this back. Again, we don't need a whole lot, just a little bit to get it to stay down and stay put where you want it. And this time I don't have to worry about it where I put my dimensionals because it's all one piece here. All right, so peel this off. So if you like this, you need to go out and get it and start making some fun projects. I'd love to see what you make with it. So post some pictures on Facebook and let me know. All right, so there we go. So 2 super quick and fun cards. So let me just show you. So here's the first one. Let me show you some of the other things I made with this. There's a lot here. So here is another one. Let's put this over here. It's the second part of this one. And so I just used some different stamping on it. And then here's another one in the blue family. And then here's a totally different one. So they has one that paper that has the squares, and just use the happy birthday on that. And then use the back side. So you're too kind, so a thank you card. And then celebrate. So these 2 cards, and one's feel better soon, here's another feel better soon. These 2 cards use the exact same sheet of paper, and it's actually this paper right here. As you can see, it just depends on which way you turn the paper. It's like so. But these cards turned out, they're very similar. You can definitely tell that, but you can see that the starbursts are different. So anyway, so that's the Full of Life designer series paper. It's 6 by 6, and you get 48 sheets. And it's on sale again, like I said, from now until the end of August. So go to Stampin'Up.com, choose Susan Dunn as your demonstrator, and pick you some designer series paper up while it's on sale. This is a lovely, lovely set. Next week, join me, and I will be doing the Country Woods designer series paper. So it's a very different look and feel from this Full of Life, but it's still beautiful paper. So I hope that you will join me. Thanks again, and have a great rest of your day.